Today we're going to work with direct and indirect objects. This first video is about direct objects. If you remember what a subject is, and if you remember what a verb is, and if you can take simple notes and follow those directions, this is very easy. So let's start with a quick review. The subject is the person, place, thing, or idea that performs the action of the sentence. It's what the sentence is about. The verb does the action of the sentence. So the subject does the verb. Direct object, on the other hand, is the noun or pronoun that receives the action of the verb. So the subject does the verb, the direct object receives the action of the verb. To find the direct object, it's very simple. Just write down this formula and follow it. Number one, you state the subject and the verb, and then you simply ask what or whom. I strongly suggest you write this down. If you do this, you will always find the direct object. If you don't write this down and you don't follow it, you're just going to be guessing. So let's try some of these. The old man chewed his food. My subject is man. Simple subject is one word because it's not a proper noun. What he do? Chewed. Now to find the direct object, I say, man chewed what? And the answer to that is food. Food is a direct object. The dog dug a hole under the fence. Subject is dog. What the dog do? Dug. Dog dug what? The dog dug hole. Hole is the direct object. Third sentence, Alexander the Great conquered leaders in most of ancient Europe. My subject this time is Alexander the Great because it's a proper noun, it's more than one word. And what is being done? Conquered. Notice the ED. Even if you don't know what conquered means, you see the ED means past tense. So now I ask, following my formula, Alexander the Great conquered what? And the answer is leaders. Leaders is my direct object. So now I'm going to have you try these, and I'll be leading you through it, but make sure you understand. Tommy caught the flu and is at home sick. Find the subject and the verb, and now ask what? Subject, verb, what? So my subject and verb is Tommy caught. Tommy caught what? Flu. If you had chosen flu, you have the correct direct object. Let's try another one. My teacher wanted my essay. Find the subject and verb, and then ask what? Subject, verb, what? So my subject and verb, teacher wanted what? Essay. If you had chosen essay, you found the correct direct object. Now one with a little bit longer sentence. The Seahawks played an amazing game in spite of their loss Monday night. Find your verb, find your subject, who's doing it. Now ask subject, verb, what? And that will tell you your direct object. So let's try this. Subject and verb is Seahawks played. Seahawks played what? Game. Game is my direct object. After class, I wrote a note. Find your subject and verb, and then ask what? Subject and verb is I wrote. I wrote what? Note. Note is my direct object receiving the action of wrote. The young Girl Scouts sold cookies and drinks at the football game. Find your subject and verb, and then ask what? Subject, verb, what? Now my subject this time is Girl Scouts, and I apologize, that's a proper noun. Girl Scouts should be capitalized. My verb is sold, that's what they did. Girl Scouts sold what? Cookies, and this one's tricky because there's two things they sold, cookies and drinks. So if you have cookies and drinks for your direct object, you have found the direct object correctly. So now you understand direct objects. The next video will be about indirect objects.